Hi everyone, I recently had the question saying, can we do an Azure Active Directory lookup in Nintex Forms for Nintex Workflow Cloud? Now, since we had the data source lookup or the data lookup control and data sources released in Nintex Workflow Cloud, you can. So how would we go about this? Well, the first thing you need to do is set up a connection. Now, I've already got a connection here, but I'll just do it again. So we say, what are we looking for? We're looking for the Azure Active Directory. And select connect, and it'll ask me what connection. So I'm going to say my Azure AD lookup, or connection I should say, connection. So that's the connection, that's the credentials I'm sending to communicate to Azure Active Directory. I put my credentials in, and that set up the connection. So we're all good to go, and I can set up who can actually reuse this permission if I wanted to. And then I come across to data sources. So a data source is like a repository or the SaaS product you're talking to, or Active Directory. At the moment we support Azure Azure AD and also Office 365, but we are planning more connectors in the future. And if you have a custom requirement, you can actually create your own custom connector, and then you could be used in data sources. So as you can see, I've already got an Active Directory on there, but I'm just going to go ahead and create a new one for the purpose of this demo. So we'll say AD lookup, and we'll say connection is using my Azure Active Directory connector, and then we're going to select the query users. So the connection, now I've got two. So we just, before we created my Azure AD connection, I've got another one there, but just reuse it. Now I'm going to do something here whereby I'm only going to show my name, because I'm happy to share my email address on the internet, but obviously other people may not be so comfortable. So I'm just going to filter it down to only me for the moment. So this is purely just so you can understand how to set it up. So only show me. So I'm putting a condition in there, so we could filter it out to be, I don't know, it could be all these sort of properties here could be used as filters. But for the moment, we're just going to filter out people with the email address of ewan.gamble@nintex.com. So I'm going to save my data source. Now, once we've got our data source created, we've got the AD lookup data source. So I'll go ahead and go to the create workflow. And we'll select our start event as form, click on design form, and this is where we can drag the data lookup control on. So we've got the data lookup control, and we might say lookup employee emails. Okay, so you've got the name there, and that'll update the name, and select the data source. So we say gosh, what do we call it? AD lookup, that's right. Had a mental blank for a moment. So I've got the AD lookup, and again I can put another condition on here as well. So you might have one condition at the data source, and multiple forms and workflows can use that one data source, and you might filter it down further at the form level as well. Now, since I've already said only filter out for you and Gamble at the top, I don't need to put another condition here, so I'm just going to press cancel on that. Back to the configuration. So what you'll notice is at the moment we only return emails as the property, so you'll get a drop down of email addresses. You won't actually get last name comma first name, or other things, or just first name or last name. We're only doing emails at the moment. So once we've put in our options for what will be seen in the drop down, you can configure the rest of the control. If you come to preview, that'll go ahead, query Active Directory, and pull back the list of users. And if I select the drop down, here we are. Here we can see my email address, and I can go ahead and select that. So just be aware that this is filtered down only for me, and at the moment it only shows email addresses. So I can you can have type ahead as well. So hope that's helpful to you. Let me know in the comments if you've got any questions regarding this, or any new future requirements you'd like to see, or want to see any other videos about anything. Cheers.